Hi Leo, this is your May 15th through May 21st weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the 3 of Wands clarified by the 6 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. Then we have the Ace of Cups in the potential outcome. We have the Knight of Cups with the Fool and the Hierophant. And we also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign, because technically we have every single element on the table. We have Wands, we have Pentacles, we have Cups. We don't have any Swords. However, the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, if you're dealing with a Gemini, Gemini is an air sign. So again, technically you got everybody here. Right? Some of you already know this person, Leo, right? Because we actually started with the 3 of Wands clarified by the 6 of Wands. This is your person making up their mind, making a final decision to pursue you. Okay, it's like they see you and that's all they see. It's like this person has a tunnel vision. They see you and that's pretty much it. They're getting ready to pursue you, they're getting ready to win you over, and I think they have a plan. I think they do. And they're about to execute this plan. Or if this is a brand new person, perhaps you're going to meet through friends or something like that, and they will very quickly realize that they need to pursue you because they're in love with you. Perhaps you're going to have this person at hello, or it could be love at first sight, at least when it comes to this particular person, right? So they are waiting for a particular day or a particular event. Okay, right next to the 3 and the 6 of Swords, we have the 9 of Cups, which is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups, in some tarot decks, looks like there's people celebrating. Okay, so there could be some kind of an event coming up. A party, event, gathering, someone's birthday, I don't know, anything. And the 7 of Pentacles clarifying it is a card of waiting. So they're literally waiting for something. So they could make their move, or so they could invite you, or something like that. So here comes the Ace of Cups. And we also have the Knight of Cups in the potential outcome. That's what it's all about. Love. Just one of those 2 cards would have been enough for me to assume that this person has deep feelings for you. When both of those 2 cards show up, it's a confirmation that yes, they do have a lot of deep feelings, right? So again, perhaps this was love at first sight for them, right? The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Cups is often referred to as the knight in a shining armor. Okay, yeah, and together with the Ace of Cups, this is just crazy love. In the potential outcome, besides the Knight of Cups, we have the Lovers with the Hierophant. I mean the Fool with the Hierophant, and we do have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, the Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with. But the Fool is a card of, taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, jumping head first, or just feeling like this is the right thing to do. On your part, it could be a very easy decision, right? When the 2 of you get together, when they start taking care of you, telling you how much they love you, and doing all kinds of things for you, you'll definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of a tunnel vision. Right? The 6 of Wands, all the way to your left, is a card of attention. All right? And the 9 of Cups with the Ace of Cups, yeah, love. A lot of love. And perhaps with the Fool card, this is you thinking, like, yeah, I really enjoy this person's company. I really love how they treat me, what they say and what they do. And perhaps that's why you're going to be thinking, yeah, why not? All right, the Hierophant right next to that could be a Taurus you're dealing with. Perhaps it's a Taurus birthday party that you're going to be invited to, or this person could be a Taurus. But if you want to stay general, the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a very spiritual card, educational card for some of you. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck, right? It could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Lovers is a card of a choice. So I think this is you also making the choice to jump in with this person. And some of you may already know the same card could be interpreted multiple ways, even in the same spread. So it could be a choice, it could be a Gemini. And besides that, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection. between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the love of your life. So I think you will really quickly catch on, Leo. That's what I'm trying to say. This person definitely is in love with you, and I think you will very quickly catch up to them. Once you start going out, once they start, paying a lot of attention to you, doing all kinds of things for you, I think you will very quickly like what this person brings to the table. All right? Yep. Really happy for you, Leo. Congratulations. Leo, if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. But it's not going to be... well, let's see. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Devil, we have the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. This week, Leo, if this is your spread, if this is your reading, you are moving on. Okay? Or your person could be finally deciding to take care of an addiction. All right? That's what I see here. Either somebody who is getting out of a very toxic relationship, or somebody is finally deciding to quit smoking, drinking, using, gambling, what have you. Okay? Because it's just, at this point, it's becoming unbearable and unacceptable. Okay? Yeah, we start off with the Five of Wands, which is a card of a conflict, it's a card of a drama, it's a card of a very heated discussion. The Devil is the reason, right? The Devil could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. If it's not a Capricorn, then again, it could be a very toxic situation, very toxic person, very toxic environment. Or perhaps your person's got a problem, an addiction, and I've already listed what those could be. The Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a burden. So yes, this whole situation is just at this point too much for you. Perhaps you stuck around for a while, but I think at this point that's it. That is it. The Six of Swords right next to the deck. This is either you moving on, or this is your person taking care of that issue, whatever that issue is. If the two of you have been fighting, perhaps you will have a conversation, and it's like either make it or break it at this point. Either we stop fighting or I'm out. Either you take care of this thing that you have a problem with, or I'm out. Okay, so that's what I have for you. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. And this person is really bad news, by the way. So perhaps you want to skip it. Okay? You're not taking them back. All right? We got Death clarified by the Three of Swords, the Devil, Temperance clarified by the Queen of Wands, and we have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius, perhaps whatever their zodiac sign is. This person will stir up some emotions within you. They will remind you of what they did, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, these are some negative energies, just to say it lightly, to be conservative about this, right? We have Death clarified by the Three of Swords. Death could be a Scorpio, but that could have been the end of your connection at some point in the past. The Three of Swords clarifying, and it is a card of a broken heart. It's also a card of feeling stabbed in the back. There could have been a third-party situation for some of you. But essentially, yeah, it came to an end and broke your heart. The Devil could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. But the Devil in this case, sitting right next to the Three of Swords, and we also have that Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The Devil is a very toxic individual. Very tempting. It could be very tempting for you to go back to them. But I suggest you don't. Because they broke your heart, and it feels like they will break it again. Okay? Yeah, the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wounded warrior. And I think that's you feeling this way. Right? Temperance, clarified by the Queen of Wands. I think that's you. Temperance could be a Sagittarius, but Temperance is a card of healing. And you're the Queen of Wands. I think it's a safe assumption, Leo, right? And you're perhaps still healing. Or perhaps you've already healed, or you may require to heal again once they're in and out of your life. I don't see... when I see spreads like this, I ask myself a very simple question. What do we not have on the table? And what we don't have any love, we don't have any commitment to marriage cards. All we do have is devastation and toxicity, temptation, lust, and all that stuff. And a broken heart. Alright, so you don't take anybody back. I know that. You all keep telling me that in the comments. And that's exactly what you're probably going to be doing as well. Alright, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Leo, this week. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Emperor, and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Aries. You will have a reason to celebrate this week, Leo. I don't know what it is, but you will. Or perhaps you will be working hard and then playing hard. Okay, speaking of working hard, the Eight of Pentacles, the first card that came out, that's it right there. It is a card of work, business, and finances. All right? Or diligently working, perfecting something. Then we have the Three of Cups, which is a card of a celebration. Okay, perhaps you're finishing a project very successfully, right? Or you could be starting a new job. You could be promoted. Or it could be your boss's birthday party or something like that. The Emperor right next to that could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Emperor is a figure of authority, a boss figure in this case. So it could be you, or it could be your boss at work. All right, and all of you are celebrating something. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is one of the best cards you can potentially get when it comes to work, business, and finances. It's a card of financial abundance or real estate, or both. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely money, there's definitely financial abundance. It's all good, it's all stable, and you do have a reason to celebrate. You can always leave me a comment, let me know what you're celebrating, if it's not too personal, not too private. But yeah, looks good. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Leo, this week. We have the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I think what you're not expecting is somebody coming back from the past and offering you a job or a side gig or some kind of an investment opportunity or partnership or something like that. I think this has to do with finances in some shape or form. Okay, and you already know this person. We have the Six of Cups, or it doesn't have to be a person, it could be a company. Okay, the Six of Cups, the first card that came out, is a card of somebody coming back from the past, right? The Page of Cups right next to it, this is somebody reaching out to you, or perhaps this is somebody who is in town or in your neighborhood or close to your workplace or something like that. And they want to talk to you with that Page of Cups. You know, grab a cup of coffee, grab a bite, grab something, meet up and have a conversation, right? The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it could be a card of travel. Again, somebody could be in town, or it's a card of back and forth communication. And when the two of you get together, or when you get together with that representative, you'll be talking about the Knight of Pentacles, money. Okay, money, or some kind of a partnership, or a job, a gig, a consulting gig. I don't know, but that's what I think you're going to be talking about. The Knight of Pentacles in this case is money. Okay, and the thing about the Knight of Pentacles, you know, it's a serious night. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles always talks about a very decent chunk of change or something long term. Okay, so that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you, Leo, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing week.